Welcome to Module 4. This module is all about your lead generation marketing strategies. And in this module, I'm going to show you how to generate massive leads of prospects that want to refinance or purchase a new home. In this module, you'll discover how to have leads and prospects clamoring to give you their contact information, while you also differentiate yourself from the crowded marketplace of other loan officers. I'll reveal the real secret to destroying the income roller coaster that most loan officers are on, and showing you how to easily build a list of prospects who are searching for the exact type of mortgage programs that you offer, while also revealing one powerful strategy to increase your return on investment for any advertising or promotional marketing piece that you run, and then also give you 4 ways to get your lead capture bait in front of leads who want to hire you. Now, we all know that leads are the lifeblood of your mortgage business. Without a constant flow of quality leads, your mortgage business will wither and die. In fact, your number one priority every single day should be to figure out how to get more motivated and qualified leads. There are literally dozens of various ways to generate leads for your mortgage business, but the direct response marketing strategies introduced in the previous modules are the top 3 proven strategies, which are classified ads, secondly, editorial type ads, and third, USP focused ads. Those 3 proven strategies have been the foundation for hundreds of millions of dollars in loan origination fees being generated for loan officers all across the country. And when implemented correctly, they can single-handedly generate all of the leads you'll ever need to meet your income and business goals. When I say implement it correctly, though, that means the marketing strategies must use direct response marketing that grabs the prospect's attention and makes an offer that compels the prospect to reach out and contact you in some way. So why direct response marketing? Well, first, it identifies the prospects who are most qualified and motivated to take action as soon as possible. Secondly, it fuels the prospect's desire to know more about what you're offering in exchange for their contact information. And third, your marketing all by itself establishes your expertise before you even meet with the prospect. However, leads should always be separated and nurtured differently depending on how serious or how quickly they're looking to refinance their mortgage or buy a home. So that means that your goal in your lead generation efforts is to attract prospects and then separate the action takers from the time wasters. If direct response marketing is the key to attracting qualified leads, though, what's the key to separating qualified leads from time wasters? Well, a compelling and persuasive offer that a prospect receives in exchange for contacting or hiring you is what separates the serious takers from the time wasters. With properly implemented direct response marketing, you're offering something that is so appealing and relevant to the prospect that they desperately want to give you their contact information to receive it. And your persuasive and appealing offer to your target market goes by many names. It can be called lead capture bait, opt-in offer, or a lead magnet. But regardless of what it's called, the purpose is identical. It's information or something a prospect will receive in exchange for providing their contact information to you. In order to get a prospect to willingly and knowingly give you their contact information, you must have something of value that they want. The key to coming up with a great lead magnet is knowing the pain, fears, desires, and wants of your target market, because a good lead magnet can generate hundreds of quality leads every single day. But you can't screw it up. You will have 2 categories of lead magnet campaigns that you'll have to focus on for obvious reasons. One is purchase prospects and refinance prospects. This is important because a homeowner who is looking to refinance has very different goals, fears, desires, and wants than a home buyer. Then, even within the individual categories of lead magnets, you will have several subcategories. For example, what kind of home buyer are you targeting? First-time home buyers, move-up buyers, downsizing buyers, investors, new construction buyers, luxury homes, condos, starter homes, or even something like that. And then what kind of refinance lead are you looking for? Someone who's looking for a lower rate, cash out, debt consolidation, equity investor even, someone looking to remove their PMI insurance, home repair, cash out, or equity cash out to purchase an additional property. So as you can see, there are a ton of different refinance leads. So once you've created your categories of buyer and refinance prospects that you want to target, now it's time to create your lead magnet. There are 2 main types of lead magnets. The first one is information-based. This is information in the form of free reports, details about home buying or refinancing for the best rate and terms, etc. And then there's a USP-focused lead magnet, which guarantees a specific result that rewards the prospect in exchange for them taking action and making a decision now. So let's go through how to create your irresistible lead magnet for your target market. The first step is you need to know your target market. That means you need to know exactly what's happening in the minds, lives, and hearts of your target market. It's absolutely crucial that you find out what resonates and what's important to them, because your target market may desire a specific type of property, loan programs, educational report, or even entertaining video podcasts or special services, etc. And you gather this information from asking or surveying past clients and prospects, or simply reflecting on the buying or refinance process of your loans in the past. Questions to dig deep into what your target market's frustration, desires, and wants are: what are the top 5 fears about buying a home or refinancing a mortgage? Or what are the top 5 frustrations about buying a home or refinancing? Or what are the top 5 desires that people have when they're looking to buy a home or refi? Or how would they like to be communicated with during the process of buying or refinancing? Step 2, you need to choose a content creation method. This means, based on your research, you need to choose the medium for delivering your content to your target market. Something like a special website, a unique web page on your existing website, video, free reports, audios in the form of MP3 or podcast, email or direct mail, or even a pre-recorded message. Then you need to select your content topic. And the quickest and easiest way to decide on your lead magnet offer content is to choose one of the frustrations, fears, or desires of your marketplace and present a solution to it through the information or promotional offer. And if you're creating information content, don't make it too broad. Pick one very specific problem and give your best solution to that problem. If you're putting together a discount offer, also make it for a specific product or service that addresses your target market's frustration, fears, or desires. For example, picking any type of mortgage-related professional like a real estate agent, loan officer, home inspector, etc. is something that's valuable. Or pitfalls and mistakes to avoid when buying a home or refinancing a mortgage, or how to get the best pricing on any additional mortgage-related services, or details about what the buying or refinancing process will involve, and all the other services that they will need in addition to just needing a loan officer. Step 4, write a headline and title. You want to create a persuasive and attention-getting title that addresses the needs of your target audience. You want to create a title for your lead magnet offer that you can also use on your website, ads, flyers, letters, etc. And you gather this information from asking or surveying past clients or prospects. And in most cases, your headline or title will determine the success or failure of your lead capture efforts. However, you also must spend conscious and deliberate time putting yourself into the position, mindset, and perspective of your target market. So here's some headline and title examples. How to save at least $5,000 when buying your home. 5 mistakes to avoid when buying your first home. Or 10 questions you should ask your loan officer before hiring them. 7 steps to getting the lowest rates when refinancing your home loan. And the 9 steps to finding a down payment assistance programs. And 10 extra fees you should avoid paying when you buy your first home. Step 5, creating your content. The numbered topics tend to create better structured content. For example, 5 tips, 10 ways, 7 steps, etc. When creating a video, audio, or free report, though, focus on keeping it short, crisp, and get right to the point. Video or audio can be anywhere from 5 minutes to 15 minutes long, so be short, concise, and specific. And free reports can be as short as 5 pages or as long as 20 to 50 pages long. Just keep in mind that the longer your information content is, though, the less likely the prospect is to actually read it or watch it. Step 6, the delivery method of your lead magnet offer. There are 3 main methods for delivering your content to an interested prospect. First, online, using a special website or web page that a prospect gains access to after providing their contact information. Secondly, a pre-recorded message hotline that a prospect calls and enters an extension number to gain access to a specific message. Or third, direct mail delivery, where you mail the prospect a copy of the promised information. And don't take anything for granted. You need to review your lead magnet. You need to know, does your opt-in or lead magnet offer answer these 4 questions? The first question, here's what I have for you. If a prospect doesn't understand the benefits of the lead magnet offer, they won't sign up. Secondly, here's what it costs. Make sure the cost, which should be free by the way, is clearly spelled out and in plain sight. Third, here's what's in it for you. You must have a list of benefits that the prospect will receive once they sign up. And then fourth, here's why you should trust me. Because we live in a skeptical world, so give your prospects a reason why they should give you their contact information. And once you have your lead magnet offer set up, then you need to decide how you will collect their contact information. And here are the two most powerful automated tools you can use to automatically separate qualified prospects from time wasters. One is a pre-recorded message hotline system, and two, an online landing page system. So in regards to the pre-recorded message hotline system, this is a message system that is an automated telephone answering message that allows you to record greetings, A pre-recorded message hotline is an automated telephone answering system that allows you to record greetings, special messages, and play them back to a prospect 24/7 around the clock without you actually having to answer the phone. The advantage to doing it this way is there's no chance of you being too busy to take a call, and you can devote your time to the things that bring you the biggest return and success in your business. And it allows prospects to get the information they want without stressing out about being sold. And 99% of the time, a prospect does not want to talk to a loan officer right away when seeking information, but the qualified 1% will elect to do so right there on the phone. And studies have shown that as many as 3 times the amount of prospects will call you if they're calling a toll-free 24-hour recorded message and get the information they want without talking to someone. So here's how you do it. You first assign a free report to each unique extension. And on every one of your marketing or advertising pieces, you provide your 1-800 number and the unique extension as the method for receiving the information offered in the advertisement piece. This allows you to track how many calls each individual loan program or advertising strategy generates. And your pre-recorded messages, your greetings, and scripts that play back upon the prospect's request allow you to direct hot leads to one extension and not so hot leads to a different extension. Here's an example. Let's say you run an ad in your local newspaper offering a free report about down payment assistance programs. And in your ad, your call to action is this: call 1-800 and press extension 123 to get a list of down payment assistance programs in your area. And when the prospect calls the number and presses extension 123, they're asked to press 1 if they think they have a credit score above 650, or press 2 if they think they have a credit score below 650. And regardless of what extension they press, they're asked to provide their email address and physical address to receive the list of down payment programs. And lastly, every lead goes onto the appropriate campaign depending on their level of motivation and preparedness to make a decision. While using a pre-recorded hotline system in combination with your direct response marketing will boost your response, you need to make sure that the one you choose can do the following. First, transcribes the spoken name and address into text. Secondly, automatically adds the contact information into your CRM database, or at least comes with a CRM. Third, it needs to trigger an automated sequence of events that can be tracked, measured, and return on investment calculated. And then fourth, it needs to give you 100 to 1,000 or more unique extensions that you can use in all of your marketing. And then lastly, it needs to allow you to record playback messages up to 30 minutes in length. Now, let's talk about the online page system. An online landing page system is a software program that allows you to quickly and easily create a 1 to 3 page mini website designed to capture a prospect's contact information and then deliver some type of information to that prospect. The online landing page system has many of the same advantages as the pre-recorded message hotline, but it adds the visual element. You can record a video automatically introducing yourself to each prospect, and you can automatically and systematically show every prospect the pros and cons of all your loan programs without personally doing hundreds of appointments. And it allows prospects to get the information that they want without stressing out about being sold. So here's how you'd make that work. You assign each individual loan program or each free report a unique landing page or URL on your website. For example, if your website is lowratehomeequityloans.com, then you create a special URL that would have down payment assistance on it. Okay. And on every one of your marketing or advertising pieces, you provide the specific landing page or URL as the method for receiving the information offered in the advertisement piece. This allows you to track each prospect's each individual loan program or advertising strategy and how many leads it generates. You can make it so that the prospect has to enter their name and email address to access their free information too. While using an online landing page system in combination with your direct response marketing will boost your response, you need to make sure that the one you choose can provide the following things. 1, it can send a timely and relevant email to the list of prospects on a weekly basis. 2, It triggers an automated sequence of events that can be tracked, measured, and the return on investment calculated. 3, it gives you unlimited URLs to promote your loan programs or reports. And then 4th, it allows you to install and customize video, text, audio, and images on your landing pages. Here are some services that you can use to set up your pre-recorded message hotline: AutomatedMarketingSolutions.com, RingCentral.com, or HotlineAmerica.com, or even CallCaptureHotline.com. And then here are some services to create landing pages. One is ClickFunnels.com, the second is Unbounce.com, and then the third is Instapage.com. And then lastly, we have ThriveThemes.com. However, if you've been a loan officer for more than 5 minutes, then you already know that you could have the best marketing and advertising campaigns in the universe. But the truth is, not every prospect that sees your advertising message today will be ready, able, or willing to hire you for their purchase or refinance mortgage. So here's what you have to do. You have to work with the motivated prospects today and build a list of prospects that will hire you as their loan officer of choice at some point in the future. And once you begin to separate your leads, you'll find that most leads fall into one of these categories below, which should result in very different actions from you, by the way. 1, you'll have leads that are highly motivated and qualified. 2, you'll have leads that are highly motivated, but they're not qualified. They need to work on their credit or their income or some other situation. 3, you'll have qualified information seekers that are not ready to make a decision for 6 to 18 months out. And then 4th, you'll have tire kickers and time wasters who have no intention of making a decision at any time. So the real question is, why build a list of non-clients? Well, it's because you can generate profits at any time in the future by offering your list of leads, or non-clients, if you will, a specific offer or service in the future. And you can get off the sales revenue roller coaster and control the sales flow in your mortgage business when you have a list of people to email or contact. And your mortgage business will no longer be held hostage by the high cost of traditional marketing strategies. So here's the master plan. Because the most important thing you can do after converting your hottest leads into closed loans is to get the contact information of all interested prospects so you can put them on your marketing campaign and follow-up list. Because once you have their contact information, you can follow up with them for the rest of their lives in dozens of various and very profitable ways. See, most loan officers spend thousands of dollars trying to get people who need a home loan today. And that's the right thing to do, by the way. But for every prospect or person who's ready to refinance or purchase or start the process today, there are thousands more who are not quite ready yet and are just in the early stages of making that final decision. So your pipeline should be filled with hundreds of leads that are in the early stages of making a buying decision. Because building a list of prospects that you can market your loan programs or services to on demand is your insurance policy against the revenue roller coaster that most loan officers have to endure. So don't be an average Joe. Don't spend thousands of dollars on advertising with newspaper, radio, television, postcards, or letters. Then sit back, wish and hope that the ad or marketing that you're doing is good enough to generate enough qualified leads to cover the cost of the ads and maybe make a little profit in commission, but only to end up with prospects calling your office, walking in, or inquiring online about a mortgage and being politely helped by you and your staff, but their contact information not being captured. That's a waste of time. Because successful loan officers know that the money is in the list. They know that the long-term and sustainable profits is in having a list of eager prospects to market their services to. Because if a prospect calls, walks in, emails, visits your website or property or something like that, then you must get their contact information. Because if you allow them to call, walk in, email, visit your website without getting their information, you just wasted your advertising money and those leads are likely gone forever. So let's talk about the top 4 ways to easily get your lead magnet offers in front of prospects. Number 1, classified print ads. These are the classified section of practically every newspaper that allow you to post your ads. Prospects who browse the classified section tend to be ready to take immediate action, so you should always advertise your lead magnets here. And it's usually limited to a specific amount of words, so it's important to be compelling and persuasive. And you should always post your loan program ads and your free report offer in order to capture the maximum amount of leads. Ad placement number 2, classified ad websites. These are the websites that are the online version of the traditional classified ads in newspapers. However, they provide several advantages over print classifieds. And you need to always use direct response marketing to get the best response from your marketing. And it can automatically direct the prospect back to your main website or your unique URL. And you can use images to add to the attractiveness of your ad And some classified ad websites will allow you to even post videos. Ad placement number 3, display ads in newspapers, magazines, and real estate publications. You should always use display ads in publications that specialize in your target market. You can create a directory of your free reports that each have their own extension or URL and use that in your display ad instead of only advertising interest rates. However, it's okay if your display ad presents your loan programs and offers your free reports at the same time. Lead capture ad placement number 4, targeted direct mail campaigns. You should create campaigns that target all of the categories of prospects that you can help. First-time home buyers, apartment dwellers, renters, cash-out refinances, debt consolidation refinances, or even lower rate refinances. And once you've done that, the next step is to track your leads, because after you've created your lead magnet offer, you need to set up your delivery system and place ads that begin to collect their contact information. Your next step is to track where they came from, track how many turn into closed deals, and track the cost per source and the cost per lead, because you need to know what's working so that you can do more of it or improve on what you've already done. And by the way, while it's very important to capture the contact information of every person who contacts you, it's also important to create a list of past clients who have bought from you. You need to know things like their name or address, all of the details about their transaction, purchase amount, the refinance amount, or special notes about the client. Because by collecting your client's information, you'll begin to see patterns with your prospects and clients, like what services they're looking for and what you don't have, how they're hearing about your mortgage business, the type of person who actually closes, zip codes the prospects come from, and other things like that. By getting this demographic information, you'll be able to laser target your marketing and advertising to your ideal client. You'll know their age, their race, their marital status, their income, their hobbies, credit score ranges, and everything else. Building a list of prospects allows you to easily run promotion, sales, and marketing campaigns without spending a ton of money. And your list is your business insurance against the revenue roller coaster that other loan officers are on. And you need to include a lead magnet offer and a lead capture method in all of your marketing and advertising campaigns. And collect all information about your clients and prospects. And use the information that you collect to make strategic decisions about marketing your mortgage business.